All right, everybody, it's Big Rich here with Ohio Fish Rescue, and today we got a special video. You guys, some of you guys are going to love it, some of you guys are not going to be interested at all. But you can see the driveway's full, and I've got my son Richie here, Brock's here, Josh is coming over, because today, you've seen we got the black Harley running. Are we going to work on the blue Harley? Nope. We're getting the Camaro out. Yes, that's it. We're taking the Camaro out. Them tires are just sitting there aching to be spun. So she's getting started today. We're going to take her out. We're going to have a good family day of me and my boys working on the car and taking her, around the block and getting her out. So stay tuned. It's going to be a fun day. Meantime, while they're getting the garage open up and all that stuff, getting the tools together, I'll show you the front pond. Nice little waterfall there, another one there, another one there. See if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, we definitely got to take that plant apart, cut it in fours, replant one here, and then take the other three into the back. Put them on the big pond back there. All right, so here we are. We brought her out. I did video bringing her out, but it was on portrait, not movie the whole time. But here she is. She's outside, out of the house, out of the garage for the first time. Look at that. She still amazes me. That's my baby girl right there. Something else. These are the stanchions that I made out of fan bases, and then these were cup holders that I put my cards in all the way around the car, and then a couple smaller ones for holding signs and plaques. And then this is the bubble it usually sits in. But this is the 1,000 horse nitrous system that usually is on it. And that's my Enderly alcohol injector hat that's usually on it. But when I sold the car for 80 grand, the guy wanted the carburetors on it to make it more streetable. With this on it, it has this surge idle. Like whoop, 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 whoop. And with the carburetors on there, it doesn't surge like that. So he wanted it more streetable. He paid me $1,000 down and never came back and got it. That was 2 years ago. So now we're going to put this stuff back on because it just looks better. And I love that surge idle. This is all stuff I set up around the car, all different sized little cars we made, models, all these different ones. This is a remote control car. Richie used to sit here in the passenger seat as I'm behind, and it's doing that surge. He's got the remote control car that we built, and I put the motor and the battery behind the axle. So as soon as you give it gas, it's doing it like a wheelie. And it's so funny because that comes in, and you see it in front of the car, and it's doing a wheelie, and then it's doing another wheelie, and then it's doing another wheelie, and then here comes the big car behind it. Whoa! And the front end lifts like 4 inches every time it does that, and just whoa, it's so cool. People were clapping. They loved seeing that. It was just a fun thing to do. Me and Richie had a great time with this car. Okay, so this is what we're doing. On each end of the carburetor, we take out the metering block and the float bowl. We cleaned it out. We air blowed it. Rich went through all the holes in the metering block, and we're putting it back together now. We got 3 more times to do that. Then we can start putting fuel into it. Okay, on to the second one. This one is done. Doing this one now. He's got the metering block over there, and we're going to be air blowing it out, putting it back together. And this is a wonderful, cool tool for hollies. You put it right under the screw, you take the screw out, and the gas will flow down and fill this up. And perfect. I've had that for years. All right, now we're moving on to number 3 carburetor. We found lots of dirt and dust in every one of them so far, from gas that's dried up in there and turned to powder. Okay, we got it all together. We put fuel in it. It's not leaking from the fuel cell fittings or nothing like that. And then we turn the key on, and lo and behold, it comes out this one, and that side. So the floats were sticking. We just rebuilt the float in here and got it unstuck and all that. So now we're doing the second one now. And we do the third one. Then it should be able to hold gas without pumping out the top of the carburetor. And now we're going to have problems with all that excess fuel in there. So we're going to have to floor it to start it. And it's going to be black smoke for a minute, but we will get it. Just a matter of time. So while we're sitting here doing this carburetor stuff, we figured we'd go ahead and clean this out. These things need to be washed off. He's vacuuming and cleaning up down here and getting the garage cleaned up. Now we got to put all these tools away. For the last couple of weeks, we've just been working and throwing everything back up on the workbench. I don't even see the top of my workbench no more. From them batteries all the way over to right about here, right to this wood, should be all workbench. And it's all stuff. So we're going to start cleaning that. All right, this is the last time I tuned that carb. We're done now. Well, maybe not. It's got a little stumble left. Dang it. So the saga continues. I got to tune it some more. We've gone like a half a turn out on that carburetor. It's got 2 air mixture screws, and we're going a half a turn out, and it's gotten better and better and better every time we drive it. So I thought we were completely done, and now it's got a little bit of sputter. Actually, it don't sound like it's got no sputter. That was a choke situation at first starting up and going.
It's worse.
Put it in first.
It's worse. You need to go back.
I'll go back in. Hang on. All right, try it again. I love that little buggy. Still got a little sputter. Huh. That's the fastest little 4-cylinder I've ever messed with.
Better.
Let me go in another quarter turn. All right, try that. That's the coolest little buggy. That thing just makes me smile. That's too funny. Look, it looks like we're having a big, huge party here. And my son over there, he's packing up, getting ready to go. We got the Camaro all ready to start. Here comes Joshy. Neighbors are calling the cops. That's for sure. They're calling the cops right now as we speak. I know it. Yeah, all these cars in the driveway. It looks like we're having a big, huge party. And all it is 2 community service people and my son and my other son. That's my son Richie's truck and trailer. This is my son Josh's car. Let's see what he has to say. Is better?
Yeah. Only thing we
Is that like the fastest little 4-cylinder you've ever drove?
I think I saw it go up to 60. I was looking down, it went to 50, 55, 60.
On a 25-mile-an-hour road? No wonder my neighbors are calling the cops on you guys.
If that thing's correct, it was going almost 60 miles an hour when we were taking it.
Show 2 more things we have to look at now.
Okay.
One, gotta tighten this up. There's a little bit of oil leaking right out the bottom of this.
Okay, that's a valve cover.
And the brakes look.
Well, valve covers just snap on, or them bolt on.
These are
They should snap on.
Those are bolt on, but it's leaking out the back side.
Okay, that's just a gasket. We can fix that.
When I was putting the jumper on there, it sputtered a ton of black from the cable onto the engine, so we have to clean all this chrome off.
Okay. Well, let her cool off.
Brakes need blood, I think.
Oh, we haven't even messed with the brakes.
Yeah.
We got to start the master cylinders up front. We'll start on this passenger side rear, and then bleed it, and then bleed that one, and then bleed both front, and it'll be like new brakes again.
Yeah.
Cool, because it is. Are the front brakes disc conversion? I know the backs are disc.
Backs are disc, fronts are drum, I think.
Are they still drum?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need front disc if you're going to do anything to this.
Right, and also the disc brake conversion plus the windshield, and then we can drive it on the road. I can do the windshield kit and get that thing up and going in no time.
A bigger fucking steering wheel.
I love them little steering wheels. No, I don't need no bigger steering wheel.
The first thing I noticed when I got in here, I was like,
Go look at my Camaro. You'll see a little tiny chain one with a chrome skull on it. No, listen. So when I get sideways, I'm like this.
at least you got something to hang on to.
I love my little steering wheels.
This is a 6-inch. If it was an 8-inch, it'd be perfect.
You're just like women.
We both have a problem with the steering wheel.
It's not bad, but
It's mine.
You do get the wrong person in there driving it right now. The brakes don't work the greatest, so they might crash it.
Going right through the back there.
All right, well, we'll get the brakes bled. All right, back to the car. So now we're ready to start it. So let's go ahead and try that. Okay, we're going to try and start it up now for the first time. We got everything primed. We got everything working. So let's go ahead and try it, guys. Spring's not bringing it back.
Yeah, the spring needs to be put back on the other side.
Okay.
That long one wasn't.
We're starting it up again, and they're going to take it around the block now. Hold up. Might have to turn that idle off a little bit. Huh?
Fixing the mirrors and
He's not even giving it gas is the problem. It just sounds so raspy. Let's see if we can still hear him as he turns the corner. Hear the tires barking? That's that spool. That's that locked spool. When you go around a corner, one tire has to skid.
Yeah.
You know, because they're locked spool. That's why you can't push it backwards and turn the wheel. It'll stop dead in its tracks.
Will you take me for a ride, Big Ridge?
Yeah.
All right. I want to go for a ride, I think.
Oh, he's getting on a little bit. He thinks Dad can't hear him no more. You hear it?
That's cool. That's really cool.
That's Richie's first time driving that car too. He's going to be in love.
Good job.
He built it with me the whole time since he was like 5 years old until about 15, and we did the whole Autorama circuit.
Yeah.
And now this is the first time he gets to drive it.
That's cool.
You know, he's in heaven right now.
It's really something.
What's that?
The car's really something. Isn't
Oh, it is. I told you it was some next level shit.
it? 100%.
Oh, here comes the cops. No,
Seriously?
I'm kidding.
Motherfucker, we're building shit. We're putting shit together. We're getting shit running. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Bitch,
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot find sausages. I found Hebrew Nationals.
Fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you can find.
Okay.
Thank you for cooking.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Are the boys staying? Should I make a few extra burgers?
And a few extra hot dogs. Yeah, sure. Cook up all the hot dogs.
I'll cook up all the hot dogs. We got 8.
Yeah.
I can make 10, 12. What do you want?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of us here.
about
5
your
with
boys?
Andy.
What about your boys?
6, 7 altogether.
All right, so I'll make
So
14
maybe-
burgers.
Or 10, something. Some of us won't eat 2.
Okay.
We started cleaning off the workbench. We got a lot of it cleared off. Started putting tools up, and then we finished clearing up for the car. So now we got to put these tools away. But yeah, the cops came by and they're like, they hear the car running. They're like, I know you driving up and down the street, and they go, I know it's you because the guy said, the guy that called said it was a giant Hot Wheels, and that's the dune buggy. So we're like, no, we haven't got this out of the car. Go back and ask him if it's red or, whatever. This car is all red. I just started it for the first time. I was not going up and down the street. I didn't tell him we had the dune buggy.
I put it in the backyard and
Brock covered it over.
I took it to the backyard and I put all the covers around the gazebo.
But the neighbors were like, yeah, it's a big yellow dune buggy. It says Hot Wheels on it.
They're such snakes. They're like,
So the cop came back and he's like, yeah, you're right. It wasn't this car. It was another one, a yellow one. They said it was parked in your driveway. And I'm like, look, I can't tell you whose it is. I'm not going to tell on somebody. The guy come over, he's there, and he drove it up and down the street a couple times, giving everybody here rides. That's all. And he goes, the cop actually said, don't be a dick. So that's over with and done with, and it's out of here. And, we got the Camaro now, and we didn't take it down the road where they called. They called somewhere that way, down that road. So, and that's probably the same guy. My son went down the road on his 1000. He's got a 1000 RR Fireblade Edition Honda. And he went driving down there, and some old guy down there come running out on the road and stopped him and then tried grabbing his handlebars. And Josh took off on him. And, you ain't going to let somebody grab him up, So he took off and left the guy standing there. And it's probably that same guy calling the cops, just a douchebag. But this is the second video now where you saw them calling the cops. Today, we deserve the cops called on us. I will admit that. We started that Camaro. It's not quiet.
It's loud. It's rolling.
We're having a good time. We're having a bunch of men here with no alcohol. There's no drinking. Like, Brock don't drink. He's drinking water. There's no alcohol. It's just, we're working on cars. We're doing men stuff. Arr, arr, arr. And the neighbors don't like it. You know what? They can eat me. That's all there is to it. Oh, and I heard you neighbors are watching us. They told the cops that we have YouTube, and we saw it on his channel. So you asshole neighbors that are watching, screw you. You guys suck. I don't care. The point is, these neighbors suck, and now they're basically creeping on us. They're watching our videos to call the cops now. You know what I'm saying? So, screw you. You whatever neighbor is down that way that called on us, you know who you are. You're a douchebag. You're an asshole.
It's like when the car's not here and the cop comes here, he's like, okay, and he goes back to the neighbor, and the neighbor's like, no, look, it's in the driveway. It probably took a photo of it or something.
Well, they said it was parked here, so. Yeah, the neighbors, they don't care about being neighborly. They could have come down here and said, hey, it's the middle of the day. Can you not drive down this way? And I'd have said, yeah, sure, no problem.
But you do have some good neighbors. Remember the one guy came down here in the truck, complimented it, and when I lost the tire out there, a girl came out.
Yeah, the lady came out and gave us our bolt and our lug nuts back.
Remember, she was like, I saw you guys driving down. We thought it was so cool. My dad found the lug nuts in the driveway and saved them for you.
Awesome. And the lady across the street, such a sweetheart. Now the people next door that used to call the cops on us, they really don't call the cops, and they're being much nicer. And they had a reason to call the cops on me over the winter, and they didn't. They're doing much better. So congratulations to these neighbors right next door. And the lady across the street, Jen, you're a sweetheart. And then we're friends with the lady that was over here, but she just died, you know, over the winter. She was the sweetest lady, you know. I loved her. And the people right next door to us, we get along with them fine, you know, so everything's great. It's just the people down the road have some sort of, I don't know.
We're offering an invitation for all our enemies to come down here and have a drink with us.
No enemies. All of our friendly neighbors, come on over. You're more than welcome to come over. If you guys are watching this, you know we have the Ohio Fish Rescue. It's better than the Cleveland Aquarium. Come on over and we'll gladly give you a tour.
If you ever called the cops on us, you're still welcome.
Yes, you are.
I hear them coming back, so I'm walking out to the end of the driveway to see them come up here. Watch out of the way, Brock. He's turning in. Oh. Sure. So what do you think? Your first drive in it?
Nice.
It's definitely powerful, huh?
It gets out from you if you give it a little bit too much gas. It wants to break straight sideways.
Straight sideways.
Here's that piece of rubber.
Oh, you got the rubber. You stopped at your house.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't put it on now. You got to let that cool off.
Set it up here.
Cops came back after you left.
Oh, yeah?
And they're like, oh, he's driving it. It's not here. All right, I'll be back. And he left and got in his car.
Yeah, he pulled us over.
Oh, they pulled you over?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Just fucking with you.
Ah, Josh, I was messing with you. They didn't come back. You
I
kids.
wasn't gonna mess with you.
Away because I knew both of you were lying.
I wasn't gonna mess with you until I heard that, and I'm like, I know he's bullshitting.
You guys know Dad so well.
I just didn't want to cop the whole.
Well, that was her maiden drive for Richie's first drive. Yeah, that's a lot, way too much horsepower for any car, isn't it? I mean, it's an adult sit and spin. You just give it some gas and it's sideways. I love how when you give it gas, the tires are so wide that they get taller and the whole ass end lifts up and then it's nothing but smoke. You know, it's just so great.
It's just burning off dust.
Should I get the leaf blower and just blow that till it?
Sure. All right, guys, we're done. She's there. You heard her. Loved the car. Hope you guys liked it. You know, we had the special, visit by the police and everything. So, you know, hope you guys liked it. It's, I loved it. I get a smile every time I see that car, and especially when I hear it. That thing's just phenomenal. The throttle response, it'll go from 0 to 8 grand back in like less than a half a second. It's whoop-ah! I mean, it's just, the throttle response is amazing on it. It does have a super heavy duty cam in it, and it does load up if you idle too long. So, yeah. But, you know what? I love it. So, hope you guys liked it, and you all been wanting to hear it forever. There she is. Now we're getting ready to put her back in the garage. Till next time, stay fishy, my friends. You had to do it, didn't you? See, that's how I do things. Thank you, Rich. Thank you for thinking of that. So my boys got to play with their Hot Wheels toy today. Even the cops said, they said it was Hot Wheels. This describes a Hot Wheels perfectly.
Now you get